Hello everyone! Welcome back. So, as you can see behind me, got a little bit of welding done between episodes. Like, a lot of welding. Like, oh my gosh, the welding. I actually stuck a welder on my miner, filled it up with a bunch of components, and then just started going. And going. And going. And going. And if you watched the last episode, you know just how much scaffolding was here. So, yeah, that was a lot of welding. Lots and lots of welding. My brain hurts now. Good news is we have 4 nacelles completed for all intents and purposes ish. I still got to put like little details on it, which I'm still not sure if I'm happy about. That may get changed. It it probably will get changed. I'll change it. Same with the front here. I'm just not feeling it. So, but that's later. Don't care about that now. So, as you can see, I got this side flushed out, matching the other side, which I may actually rotate these around so that way I have 2 sides of piping facing out, because I think the piping will look better. So I'll probably do that too at some point here. But yeah, here we are. So here's our little ship, still technically alive and kicking. It's on life support. It hasn't gone away yet, but boy, is it close now, because it's becoming inconvenient. Because I want to build stuff like here and where the med bay is. So I'm gonna have to find another location for that. And I want to put a landing bay in here, and I got to run some piping so that way if I want to put cannons on the outside and up here I got to run some piping. So yeah, this guy this guy's got to go, and I got to move some of the parts. So wanted to show you guys where we're at. I'm gonna get building out some more, and I'll bring you back here in a minute. Okay, so I wanted to bring you guys back. I got the cargoes in, as you can see. This one's got all of my components, and this one has got all my ores. And I'm gonna put ingots there and other stuff too. Move my LCDs. They're down here. Got my timer shifted over there for the moment. Back in here, on both sides, I have oxygen generators plumbed in with their cargo ports pointing up and down on the side, so that way I can actually use the ports on the other side of the hull as potential weapon ports. So that's kind of like the preliminary plan. Not sure what I'm planning on doing, but I might not. Who knows? But I wanted to bring you guys back because what's left of this guy now has to go. So we're going to grind this guy down. Actually, let's start with the cockpit. And get this put up here. Now we can still keep driving the ship, because that's what we were using to drive it with this entire time. But you were a good little respawn ship, a good little lifeboat. I will miss you. And by miss you, I mean I won't. Not at all. You were a respawn ship. I really don't care about you. So you go away now. And you, I emptied out, so you can go away now too. That's my assembler. That's not tied into anything. Well, it is, but I don't have it automatically set up to do anything. And let's dump off some components so our inventory doesn't get overly full. And get rid of this solar panel, which we don't need. And we'll get rid of these guys. Yeah, they're batteries, but even though I don't get the power cells back, who cares? I'm running off of uranium now. I may add some more batteries in later. Maybe tuck them in the back along the hull or something like that. But for right now, it's just nickel. Don't care. So, there we have it. Our little life pod has now taken the form of some type of frigate cruiser thing. And, well, I'm kind of liking it so far. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but it's starting to come together. It's starting to take a shape. And once we get a front nose on this, get some weapons added, get some of the interior work done. I put my med bay over here for the moment because who cares? I just need to respawn. So we'll need a place to put that at some point. So we're getting there, section by section. We got back end of the ship good to go. I did place in the placeholders for jump drives, so they're in there. We got a refining up and running and everything else. So the aft end of the ship is pretty well, formulated out and kind of has its purpose all done. Now we got to start moving forward. And yeah, that'll go away at some point too. Um, so I'm going to get started on getting this landing bay, get some divider walls in here, maybe some stairs going up, because I want to be able to get to the bridge, which I think is going to be in this general area, kind of looking out over the front of the ship, and start fleshing out what it's going to look like. So I'm going to get to it. So I wanted to bring you guys back. I'm getting a little bit more gold while I'm here. You can see I dug out a rather nice chunk of it. So now I think it's time to start moving and building. I'm kind of done here. So I'm just kind of grabbing what I need off this asteroid, and then we're probably going to move our ship over to the next asteroid of resources, grab some of them, and so on until we have a healthy supply of everything. And then start meandering our way towards headquarters. Let me get it parked here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Good job. So, we're going to get it parked at nearby asteroids that we marked out earlier. We're going to grab more ores, build while we're there while it's refining, because I don't want to like backstuff the entire system with just like tons and tons and tons of ore. So I'm kind of gonna keep building here for the moment, let this refine, and then move on to the next asteroid. Get some of that, let that refine, continue building, and then go from there. So I'll see you at the next asteroid. And now for silver. All the magnesium. Need a lot of magnesium for a lot of bullets. With a nice little spot like this on the outside of an asteroid, yeah, you can see I threw an extra couple drills on here because I'm gonna mine this all out. Or until I get bored. Because you burn through magnesium quick, especially with the battle cannons and turrets mod. Some of those cannons use a stupid amount of magnesium. So you'll just be like making some rounds, making some artillery, and like bam, you're out. So yeah, I already know that ahead of time. I'm not going to want to go mining for more magnesium, especially given the return rate when it's refined. So yeah, no, 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 no. This is one of the few exceptions, especially dealing with a mod pack of weapons, where it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get all the ore. You think I'm kidding? I am not kidding. You see this hole? This hole's only going to get bigger. Because I'm going to need this. Because at some point, someone's going to get it in their head to want to come and fight me. Because I was the bad guy on the last server. And there might be some, you know, repressed emotions and hostility regarding that. So, yes, all of the bullets. So, we're back. Mining's all done. I got a ton of stuff that should hold me over on my travels, and I can always stop off and get more if I need to. Still got plenty of cobalt. I don't feel like going and getting more. We got a good supply of gold refined, more than enough iron for what we're doing. As you can see, I have all the magnesium, all of it. Got more uranium, silver, more gold's refining. Still have plenty of nickel already. So yeah, we're in good shape. Got a good chunk of components ready to go. So let me show you what I've done. Put a little wall in here. Got some blast doors to protect the construction area from the landing bay. Did run piping along the side. So I'll end up throwing some connectors in here, I'm thinking. I want to run some conveyors along the side because I'd mentioned before, if I can get out of my own ship, that I want to put some cannons along the side here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Because we don't have any weapons on this yet, and something bad's going to happen very soon. So that's right there. We don't want that spot. We want this spot. And that was something spawning in. So yes, weapons. Weapons, weapons, weapons. I don't have jump drives yet, so just going to take a quick look around. I don't see any antennas. Nothing looks like it's going to kill me. As you can see from my GPS points, I'm still in that same vicinity I was before, but now I don't need to go mining anymore. So we're going to end up starting the long trek. So right now, I'm thinking that we get some 300 side cannons on here. Somewhere like there. And you know what? Maybe I will put one there. I don't know. I definitely want one here. Maybe 3 on the side is a good idea. Oh, inventory's full. I don't need all of these bits on me. So we'll get rid of some of that. Yeah, these 300 side mount cannons, they make for a pretty nice large ship deterrent. So, yeah, we'll probably put one here. Replace this with a conveyor so it can conveyor up. And I'm thinking I kind of want to bevel this in a little bit too. That way it looks more on purpose. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of do that. Maybe do the same thing over here. Let me get rid of some of these components. Stick them over here. You can have some. You can have some. And you can have some. This is where the detailing comes in. I mean, is it truly functional? Who's to say? And I think I might put like a half slab in here. And a half slab in there. Get rid of some of these bits. Put that like there. Yeah, I'm not hating it. Not hating it. But now this doesn't look right. So I think I need to carry that out farther to at least like here. Which isn't necessarily a bad idea because it'll create more of a stair step up into this section. So I'm going to get working on that and get this finished out, get these built, and I'll bring you back so we can take a look at it together and you can let me know what you think in the comments. So be right back. Okay, so I got things built up. Got this indented in with the 300mm side cannons, and as you can see they have a good line of view on. Okay. They just all looked in the same direction, so just wanted to check, make sure nothing was out there. But they got a good line of view for the side of the ship, so definitely going to help against large grids. I did extend this out so we kind of have like more of a stair stepping as it indents itself in. Added some accent lights in here, and as you probably noticed, I threw a little bit of color in here too, so you guys could get a better idea of how I was doing the contouring. Because all gray like that, it gets hard after a while. Everything just like looks the same. So I got the stripe going along the side. That's much darker gray, and then I have like this whitish gray down here for the underside, and up under here, and I got some red accent lights. Now, when I go over to the dark side of the ship, you kind of get a better feel for how the color and the texturing's going. Because with those accent lights there, that pops a lot more now, not in direct sunlight. And that seam of dark gray just kind of separates the bottom from the top too some. So it's just not all going together as one color. So this is the type of thing I'm going to be doing throughout the ship. Adding lights here and there, adding in some colors here and there, trying to create some depth. Like in here, this will probably be a darker gray. Just so it looks more indented inside the ship. If anything, I'll show you what I mean. If it grabs color, there we go. So, kind of do this, something like this. And something's either spawning in or getting blown up. Probably a little both. We have the jump drive explosion mod on the server. So, yeah, combat can get somewhat dangerous. Especially if you're not protecting your core components of your ship. So yeah, like something like that when it comes to the color for the neck portion there, kind of adds a layer of separation. So that's kind of where we're at right now, gang. So right now, I just got a little bit more welding to get them piped up. I'm going to make some ammunition, get them configured, and our ship should be fairly defensible while we're offline. At least anyone wandering by is going to get a 300mm shell to the face, so nothing bad about that ever. So I'll let you guys go here. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys all later.